Good day, grade 7. We are now on quarter 3, week 2, on the topic Applying Appropriate Tools in Oral Communication Situations. This lesson is divided into two topics, oral language, stance and behavior, and different communication situations. After this lesson, you should be able to use appropriate oral language, stance and behavior in giving instructions, making explanations, and narrating events. Have you ever spoken in front of many people? What did you feel? Did you convey your message easily to them? All the possible answers in these questions can be tackled in this topic. So listen and enjoy learning. Let's go to the language, stance, and behavior. Let us observe the pictures carefully. In the first picture, the lady is missing her brother. So, the lady tried to video call her brother. The two seem enjoying their communication. The communication seems going well. In the first scene, the girl used language to show her feelings. Then, when the call was initiated by the brother, they both waved or used hand signals in greeting each other. Facial expression and gesture in greeting was used. Then, during the video call, they used language, voice, and bodily actions to communicate. Now, let us discuss language, stance, and behaviors. These are tools, simple system you use for communication. They are representation of your thoughts and feelings. Also, these tools communicate your ideas. Language is the means to transfer messages to another person. What are the characteristics of effective oral language? Number 1. Clear. Language must be grammatically correct in order to transfer exact meaning. Number 2. Direct. Effective oral language is also direct and conversational. Make large use of personal pronoun. Number 3. Appropriate. Language must be suitable to the purpose of the speaker. It should meet the needs and expectations of your listener. Number 4. Vivid. To hold the attention and maintain interest of your listeners, use varied, concrete, figurative, and original expressions. Let's move on stance and behavior. Have you observed that a person's body language is opposite to what he or she is saying? This is conveying a message not through words but through bodily actions. Here are some examples of posture and bodily gestures that influence how your listeners understand your message when you are speaking. Number 1. Stand with confidence. To prevent swaying or rocking while talking in front of others, spread your feet about 6 to 8 inches apart, parallel to each other to achieve a comfort speaking position. Number 2. Face your audience with your hands on the side with your chin up. This will help you appear open and sincere to your audience and give the impression that you are in control of the situation. Number 3. Avoid things as much as possible. Letter A. Avoid crossing your arms as it makes you look defensive. Letter B. Avoid putting your hands at the back. It is as if you are hiding something. Letter C. Avoid putting your hands in the pocket. It is as if you are hiding something as well. Letter D. Do not put your hands at your hips. It will make you look aggressive and as if you are bullying your audience. Letter E. Avoid putting your hands on chin. It is as if you are not ready on what you are going to say because it seems that you are still thinking of what to say. Letter F. Avoid putting two hands cupped in front of your chest. It will make you look like you are covering something in front of your chest. Number 4. Use your hand to emphasize your message when speaking. If relevant gestures are used at the right time, your message will be easily understood. Now, let's move on different communication situations. Number 1. Giving instructions is used when explaining a process or influencing the feelings and attitude of others. Example, discussing the process of online enrollment. Number 2. Making explanations is used to whenever communicate information, express needs, or get things done. Example, explaining an outreach program. Number 3. Narrating events is used when expressing personal feelings or creating stories. Example, narrating quarantine experience. Now, let's try this. Learning task 1. Write yes if the statement is correct and no if the statement is incorrect about different body gestures. Number 1. Bodily gestures occur naturally if you know what you want to say. Number 2. Crossing your arms makes you look defensive. Number 3. Face your audience with your hands on the side with your chin up. Number 4. Shrugging your shoulders suggests that you know something. Number 5. Putting your hands on your hips makes you seem aggressive. I hope you get all the correct answers from our previous task. Now, let's move on learning task number 2. Choose the letter of the correct meaning of the following gestures. Number 1. Hands on hips. A. Makes you look defensive. B. Makes you seem aggressive. C. As if you are still thinking of what to say. And letter D. As if you are hiding something. Number 2. Crossing your arm. A. Makes you look defensive. B. Makes you seem aggressive. C. As if you are still thinking of what to say. Letter D. As if you are hiding something. Number 3. Hands on chin. A. Makes you look defensive. B. Makes you seem aggressive. C. As if you are still thinking of what to say. Letter D. As if you are hiding something. Number 4. Hands in the pocket. A. Makes you look defensive. B. Makes you seem aggressive. C. As if you are still thinking of what to say. Letter D. As if you are hiding something. Number 5. Hands at the back. A. Makes you look defensive. B. Makes you seem aggressive. C. As if you are still thinking of what to say. Letter D. As if you are hiding something. I hope you get all the correct answers from our previous task. Now, let's move on learning task number 3. Identify the appropriate communication situations best fit for the following scenarios. You're going to select in these 3 answers: giving instructions, making explanations, and narrating events. Number 1. Delivering class report. Number 2. Storytelling. Number 3. Filming for cooking show. Number 4. Vlogging how to properly wash your hands. Number 5. Recording a video about your unforgettable trip. Number 6. Telling your classmates about water cycle. Number 7. Teaching students on how to make chiffon cake. Number 8. Sharing your experience last Christmas. Number 9. Explaining on how to use laptop. Number 10. Sharing what happened to Cardo Dalisay. That's all for today. Thank you and God bless.